how to buy a property, how to buy specifically a rental property. A lot of people know, a lot of people think about real estate as a very good investment. I'll tell you this, the real estate is very good investment. I have done it and I've been very successful in real estate. But it has a price. It has a price to pay. And I have also heard many times people saying that real estate is a passive income. No, it is not a passive income. Whoever told you that real estate is a passive income, they are absolutely 100% wrong. It is not a passive income. You will pass out if you don't do it right. It is a headache. It is a responsibility. It is not for everybody. It is for the people who have a strong will to do it. It is for the people who have a strong gut to do it. It is not baby's game. Take it from me. It is not baby's game. Real estate is a thousands and hundreds of thousands or sometimes millions of dollars investment. So you make one mistake, you can lose a lot of money in real estate. And also about real estate, that you're dealing with people. It is one of those things, it's one of those business, it establishes a long-term relations with people. Whether you're in commercial property or you're in a residential property, your minimum contact or the relation with the people is at least 6 months to a year, unless you're doing Airbnb, because there are several ways of doing real estate. But I'm talking about long-term relations with people and long-term real estate. So it's not easy. It's not passive income. You have to be very careful with the real estate. And a lot of people say that, to get into real estate, you have to have money. Those people are not wrong. They are not wrong. There are several ways of doing real estate and several ways of doing real estate business, but the straight up, old-fashioned way of doing the real estate business is the best way. I hear about people talk about creative financing, this financing, that financing. Those are all shortcuts. You do not want to do anything in life taking shortcuts. You know what? Shortcuts will cut you short. If you make one mistake or you take a shortcut assuming that somebody would not understand what you're trying to do, forget about it. Everybody knows. If you're in a business or if you're going to be in a business, or the people who are already in a business, they know what shortcuts are. So you don't want to take shortcuts, especially in a real estate. Now you're going to ask me a question that, well, since it's so expensive, how the seed money, how you going to buy a property? I'll tell you how you're going to buy a property. Work hard. Save. Save whatever you bring in, and wherever you can save, save. Build up your capital first. Now you're going to say that it's very difficult. I will borrow the money from this, I will borrow the money from that, and then I will rebuild the real estate. No. You can borrow the money from the bank, but even with the bank, you have to build up the credibility. You have to have some money in the bank. So this is how you do. This is how I did it. I worked very hard. I saved every single penny. Wherever I could save, I saved it. I didn't starve myself, but I definitely lived on rice and beans. That's what Dave Ramsey talks about, rice and beans. I literally lived on sandwiches. Instead of eating out, I would eat at home. And I practiced that for years. So I saved money, so I will tell you that save money. Build up your relationship with the bank. So you open an account with the bank and then make relations with them. How do you make a relationship with them? Every time you go there, say hello to everybody. Then sooner or later, everybody will recognize your face, right? And then you build up a relationship with the manager of the business, manager of the bank. Save money. The hardest thing in the real estate is to find a bargain. That's the hardest thing. But I can tell you that you can find a bargain property in real estate, but you have to work on it. So what are the steps to buy a property? Make sure that you have more than enough money to put down a down payment. If the bank requires 10 or 15 or 20 or 30% a down payment, you try to make as much as possible in down payment. So your payments to the bank, mortgage payment to the bank would be less every month, so there will be less pressure on you. That's the very first thing. Second thing, once you have the money in the bank, then you go around, drive around, walk around, talk to the real estate agent, and then look for the property. You do your due diligence. So you start looking for the property, make sure that you go around. Always look for the location. Location is number one. If you have a property in a good location, even though the property needs some work, you fix up the property before you rent it out the property to somebody. You do everything, whatever it takes, to make sure that the property looks absolutely wonderful. Think about that you are moving in the property, so what kind of a property you would like to rent, and put yourself in that situation. Then you will know exactly what you like, and that's what majority of time other people will like it too. So fix up the property. Now you're going to ask me, yes, where the money is going to come from. Money is going to come from your own pocket. Sacrifice as much as possible. Look, when you make your mind that this is what you want to do in life, you will find the ways. Mindset. If you manifest something in your mind, if you have a mindset that you want to do something, and that thing stays, whatever that thing might be, it stays in your mind for more than a week, then you will do it. And you will also find a way to do it. My message there is to do it right. You will never fail. Always remember that whatever you start, you don't want to fail. So if you want to start real estate, do it right. Talk to the people who've been very successful in real estate. Talk to them. Not everybody is going to give you all the information, so you got to have several mentors, several people who have done real estate and be successful and have become successful. So you want to make sure that you talk to them. They will tell you, each individual will tell you something new about it. And then you keep that information in your mind. You buy one property, watch my other videos, how to rent a property, how to find a good tenant, learn the skills, whatever those skills are, to make sure that if your property needs any attention in plumbing, electrical, heating and cooling, repairing, you know at least some of them. Learn those skills, because that's where you're going to save money if you do something initially, repair things by yourself. Or you got to have income coming from somewhere else, so you can hire people and they will take care of whatever the repair needs to be done to the property. Also, another thing I will tell you, if something breaks, if it is in a decent condition, then try to fix it up. But what I do, I shoot for to buy brand new things. The reason it is because if, let's say, the refrigerator is causing a problem, and you know that this refrigerator is already 5 or 10 years old, I replace it. By the time I will hire somebody to repair the refrigerator, it will cost me some money. So I keep working capital. I'll keep working capital, enough working capital, so if there is an emergency or if there is something needs to be done, I keep that money in my pocket. I don't scramble around and try to scratch the surface where the money is going to come from. So like I said 10 minutes ago, the real estate is not for everybody. It is a responsibility, but I can guarantee you that if you stay in that business for 5 years, build up three or 4 or 5 more properties, you will be so happy that you have invested your money in real estate and build up everything. And also talk to your real estate agent, real estate lawyer, and also have to have a very good accountant. Buy all kind of insurances, whatever needs to be bought to maintain your, create a company, LLC or whatever a company, so that your assets are protected. Get all kind of insurance and everything. So you have to sit down with people who have done real estate before, so you would know exactly what needs to be taken care of. It's not a huge thing to learn. You can learn everything about real estate within 15 days. Within 15 days, you can learn anything and everything about real estate, just the basic things about real estate to start the business. That's how I started it. So make up your mind, have a mindset, manifest that thought in your mind that you want to be in real estate, then find a way to become a landlord or a property owner. Always remember this: the people who have become wealthy, majority of them did not have any money, did not have anything, but what they had is a desire, a commitment. They were resilient. They did not want to give up because they had a dream and a goal. That's how they got into whatever the profession or whatever the business they wanted to get into. They got into it because they worked for it. Nothing is easy in life. If it has come easy for you or for somebody else, it would not stay with them. Earn it. Earn it. And when you're young, that's the time to do it. When you're young, that's the time to work hard. Because when you put in 20, 25, 30 years, or even 10 years, you would not have that kind of a drive what you had initially. To follow your passion, follow your desire, make up your mind, and you will be very successful. You will be successful in any endeavor. To sum it up, how you're going to buy real estate? I'll tell you this. However your grandfather did it, or your father did it, just old-fashioned way, that's how I did it. Work hard, save maximum. If you save now and sacrifice, you're the one actually going to benefit from your sacrifices down the road. So sacrifice. Don't go out. Don't buy stupid things. Don't buy a new car. Don't show off. Just do that for a few years. Then you will have plenty of money down the road. Then you can buy whatever you want. And just having one job and you think that you will create a business, real estate business or some other business from one job, very likely it's not going to happen. And very few times people have one income and they create another income. So you have to do a side hustle. You have to have a second job or somewhere, something you have to figure out to create more money. Always remember this. Only money solves money's problems. So if you want to be wealthy, if you want to be rich, if you want to be successful, sacrifice. Save, sacrifice, and build. No rocket science here. That's how I did it. That's how a lot of people did it. Hard work, commitment, goal. You have to be resolute. You have to be 110% resilient. And then you can do anything you want. Thank you for watching the video. Tell your friends about the video. Be successful. Save 60 to 80% of your income today. Sacrifice today. Then invest that money wherever you want to invest that money. Right? And that money will make money for you and you'll be very successful. Thank you.